I was thinking of having the teacher be like the community and all the viewers and people on the server and people that would teach me. And then I read more of the other story stuff, and it's like, that doesn't really work, so don't worry about it that much. Let's just go to the challenges. I think that's what really it'll boil down to. Oh, and what do you see me struggling with, by the way, Ferb, if you want to help me understand a bit? Just with talking, or... Okay, so the Kingdom Challenge, we've got the dwellings, the farm, modern challenges, they're adding a bit of stuff. I will go over that shortly. I want to show you guys what I've made. Hopefully, yeah, I will get a bit smoother with trying to introduce stuff and roll through it. I'm thinking in the future I'm probably just not going to do all that setup. There are places for being set up, but it's not what I want. If I have to start forcing myself to do stuff, it's going to get kind of campy. So I'm just going to roll with what I want to do. I'm just trying to get out so I can get a better view. So this was... Ow. This is our little area in the Heathlands right now. We've got... kind of got this little, like, walkway I tried to make out of food bushes. I don't really know what mod they come from or whatever, but... So we've got blueberries here on top, we've got some raspberries off to the side, and we've got some blackberries along this other side. It was able to keep me out of skeletons. That's the first house. Obviously I put a little thing on top so it doesn't have a hole in the roof anymore. But yes, I've got that. I did it up a little, added that basement area, so technically that's my bedroom for the requirement. Added the front door, obviously, a real door. Yeah, let's switch down. There we go. So, I've got the first room tricked out. I see a creeper. No offense, but like... Twice time. Yeah, I agree. This one is going to be the longer one. In the future, I'm not going to do as much prep. It's fun to do prep in a way, but at the same time, I end up talking way too much and not getting into actual Minecraft. It's a good lesson to learn early on, though, when I only have you watching, I guess. Just get to Minecraft, really. That's what people want to see. So, second house, got that. And then I've got, I found this bush. Nearby came by and snagged some of it. So, I'm ready to progress. So, what I need to do next, I need to add an outhouse to each of these houses. Not really sure what an outhouse will for me personally. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't quite know where it falls on the level of being impressive. Oh my god, the server really is lagging. Its memory really must be maxing out. Creeper? No. Dead creeper. Where'd that creeper go? I'm trying to break this table so I can get out. I try to punch a hole in the roof so that light will come down into the second floor. But then I get stuck on that table, so. There's a creeper right out here. Where'd he go? Where? Run away from the house. I think server protection on. It's fine, man. You can come in. I'm just blabbing. There's the farm. I put a bunch of wheat and I put a bunch of barley down. I hunted out forever. Originally I was trying to get sugar canes, and it took me a good 2 hours to find sugar canes. That's where all that wood that you saw earlier came from. I went to like 5 different biomes just surrounding our little island area or whatever. There's this Mystic Grove biome, which is pretty cool. There's a tropical biome out there. I'm thinking we can kind of do a vacation home. One of the challenges later we'll need, I think it's a research facility. It says to put it farther away. So I found some Alps, and I'm thinking we can put our research facility into the Alps, kind of like nearby space. And kind of have it like be on top, like you think of like the Alaskan science team or something, and then going into it. This is a lot more fun when I just do it like this, isn't it? Okay, so, Yes, let's harvest some of the sugarcane actually, since it's just asking to be mowed down. We've got kind of a rubber farm going. Yeah, okay. I gotta get into a groove. I think I gotta make everything fancy and like that'll make it optimized and more enjoyable, but it really doesn't. It just makes me talk a lot more, and that's kind of my character flaws. I talk too much. Talk too much when I care about stuff, when really I just need to chillax. So, you. I'm gonna get to bloody work already. That's. I was telling myself what to do already. Get to bloody work already. Okay, me, I'll get to bloody work already. There's also like a deadwood area, which is pretty interesting. I have never played on Biomes of Plenty before, so all this stuff is pretty new to me. I'm just gonna kind of try and fiddle back and forth with this server lag. It's kind of sucky too. I doubled the memory on my laptop. One of my high school friends said like, get a computer upgrade, something, and I just thought, what I'm seeing is I need more memory, really. So I went to Best Buy, had the guy look at my machine and tell me what I needed. It was about $30 actually, I think, to get that gig. I had to buy a bunch of printer ink that needed. Kind of annoying, but I'm running faster is the important thing. I am running faster. The server is the laggy bit. So I apologize. I apologize for any of that stuff. We are going... I'm trying to think about a good place for this outhouse. I actually think I made an area over here. And I was thinking about making that my bedroom originally. This is basically saying that we've completed the 2 drawings. I think this could be an outhouse. So let's make this into our outhouse area. What does an outhouse? I think we just need like one of the classic wooden things with a hole in it. So let's make that out of planks. Again, we're in the wood age, so we can only use wood stuff. I put all those berry bushes down. The server really is lagging picking up the chest. I can use the fences for windows. Fences make good windows in general, as a pro tip. Stairs I've seen used on roofs a lot. I'm not, like, intuitively I don't think of using stairs for stuff, so that's just my own fault. What else can we make? Let's make a pink outhouse, sure. Deadwood I don't think becomes plank. I might need to harvest some more wood actually. Looking at this. Yeah, with the moon on the door. Yeah, the moon on the door. That's exactly it. I don't think I can make the moon on the door. But... okay, I do have some different. There's one. Let's get this. So, we've got bushes. The bushes you can make into this thing I got here. It's called Berry Medley. It's interesting. I was very lucky when I was doing pictures for the story thing of my progress on PhotoBucket. I went back behind this. Actually, I can show you. I went up this mountain. This mountain back here. Turn on my render distance. Because I would say my render distance isn't really causing a problem actually, it's the server. I think. My graphics card is not better either though, so that's not sure. I've got this silverwood sapling up there, which I thought was really interesting. On Shrek? Yeah, Shrek had it. I remember seeing it on the outhouse with the moon on Courage the Cowardly Dog, I think. That show from way back when. I think it had one of it. If you notice up there, there are some, I think those are some more bushes back up there. But just right around this region here, there were some blueberry bushes, and I had already gotten blackberry and raspberry bushes from going around the biomes. So I was really hyped up because it's like, I can make this. You make it's pretty simple. You just craft this out of 3 different berry types. Mallow berries. So there's kind of some different variations. Oh, I guess these are the ones. So there's mallow-berry. I don't know where you find a mallow-berry bush. But then if you put 2 balls, you'll get twice as much for using like 2/3 the fruit. So it's better in the long run for you. I'm gonna see. Okay. I want to see if it actually fed you. Yes, it does. Doesn't give you a boost. No, it doesn't give you a lot. But yes. So this is gonna be our food supply for now. We've got a ton of it. Hiking trip for the next stream. Damn. Yeah. Eventually, I'm sure we will venture out. But yeah, we've got all this food here. It's interesting because while it was growing up, I was trying to grab food and skeletons would keep trying to pepper me, and now that it's just like a solid tunnel of bushes, I don't have a problem anymore. It's pretty cool. Let's take. I've got 4 bowls. Let's make us some food, and then we'll get started crafting the outhouses. 1, 2. Same song. So we've got some of these. We'll get some of these. I'm gonna make a walkway out of these blueberry bushes up top, so that I can walk to my other house. I'm kind of a fan of being able to walk across houses to get to stuff in weird ways. I always think that I should do that in a game eventually. Let's see, we've got 4 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, let's grab our bowls. We will craft a bunch of berry medleys, and then we will roll on out with this outhouse project. After the outhouse project, let me check my... I used to check in Notepad++ for the requirements. Now I figured, hey, why not just show people what I'm actually looking at with a book? It's more Minecraft Central. So, I feel like by spending a night in our like little kind of wooden structure with... It says a mud hut, but I think what we had in the end of the first stream counted because it had like cold and hungry, there was water running down, I didn't have food. Welcome to Minecraft Baking with Twila. Your house, Twila. Yes, exactly. I actually really love all food moddy stuff. I played Magic Farm, and as tough as that was, I took forever trying to get the mods from Magic Farm, which have a ton of different foods. Like there's celery, and then you can make peanut butter, and you can craft a pestle and mortar, and then you can make celery and peanut butter. And I was like, I thought it was so cool because I actually got it, and I was way into that mod. But it's like so tough because when you get hungry, you slow down, you get mining fatigue and stuff. Maybe I could do a play of that. I don't know. But it's slow. It's hard. It's hard. You can't grow stuff unless it's in sunlight, and you can't use bone meal. It's tough. Yeah, we don't have to spend a night in the hut because we've done that pretty much already, sadly. Outhouses and a lumber yard. Then we need a bunch of planks, some food, and then we're on stage 2. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make outhouses and a lumber yard. I don't really want that area that I was in before to be the lumber yard, just because it's a lumber yard to me. I think of using fences, kind of. The image in my head is a little unclear as to what a lumber yard would be. Actually, if you all don't mind, I will pull up Firefox a second time, and let's look at what a lumber yard looks like real quick. Type it in here, and then I will switch Firefox back on. Since I already have it out as a window, why not? Window is minimized. No, it's not. You just don't like me. Stop. No, you probably just have to re-add it. There we go. And it should load in over the top of my head. Should load in over the top of my head. No, it's not playing along. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna look at the Yumberlard. Yumberlard? I do spoonerisms really badly when I talk, and I'm not thinking about what I'm saying. Or I am thinking about what I'm saying, and I fly over. Oh, that's interesting. So it literally is just piles and piles of wood. It's like when you go to Lowe's, or a shop, or some kind of store like Lowe's that uses construction stuff, you just see like piles and piles of like wood types all banded together and whatnot. That's what a lot of these are looking like. That's interesting. Yeah, I was trying to get in. That's tough. I like that one. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're going to build. I'll show you Minecraft. Why not? Let's actually use the game I'm playing. I'm going to use this area after all, I'll put the outhouses somewhere else, because that having the outhouses. Oh, but it looks so good for an outhouse. Let's put the outhouse there. Let's put the outhouse there. I'll move those wood pillars. Basically, is what I was thinking. Is using these wood pillars. I'll attach it to the end of this kind of area. I was originally thinking that I was going to have to build the farm out wisp. I think you're good, wisp. I was going to say stay away. I think I'm going to make the lumberyard sort of on the end of this, so it's kind of a little farther back, and then we'll just sort of put wood pillars up, struts to support it. We'll put kind of a sloping roof over the top with stairs, and then yeah, just have the planks. It says to put 6 logs inside, I think. So if you put 3 logs end to end, kind of like that. Can you see my roommate? he actually left just now, so. Or not just now, but he left earlier. He's doing stuff with other guys on the floor. I live on the 3rd floor of a dorm. Let's say hey to nearby. Oh, everybody's already singing. Wow, I said hi in about 3 different places. He is correct. Yes, that. Oh. I don't think it's... We are... Oh my god. We are all the way up to 97% of the memory was going to ask for a restart. Good god. That's nuts. That would be why the server is running kind of slow. It's hilarious though, because it's supposed to be running slow, but this is running as slow as it was when I broadcasted the first time when I was playing it. Yes, Nearby is here. I'm talking to him in the chat, and I said that we were streaming, and we have evidently restarted. Oh, goodness. So how are you all today? That's not awkward. Yes. Wait, what? No. Nearby's not here. Nearby, he joined the server to ask for a restart. Evidently, he can monitor the status of the server. So we're gonna have to wait around a little bit while he goes. Honestly, like, as little as we've done, I can trim up anything on YouTube, so... And I'm smart enough to know how to splice in... Maybe I'm not smart enough to know how to splice in videos. I was trying to think, if I take a YouTube thing from Twitch and I put it into some kind of movie editing program, I know how to use those a little bit. So I could put an intro on the top and the front just for YouTube, and then I wouldn't have to worry about doing it on Twitch like this where I talk so much. Obviously, if it's just face cam like this, it can't help it so much. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. I'm not seeing him in chat. Yeah, no, I don't think he's in chat. He told me to tweet him on Twitter. I messaged him while we were in Mini Blaze's 24-hour and stuff, or maybe the one he did before that. And he said, "Yeah, cool, bro. Give me a tweet or whatever, whenever you go streaming, and I'll come check it out." But it's like I don't know if I want that or not. So I'm just gonna play it for myself. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm gonna play it for myself, even if Nerbs is. And if Nerve likes it, that is awesome. Just asked. Who asked if you were? Oh, in the stream last time. I don't remember if it was or not. Is it hard? If I go to short. Still getting decent block lag. Getting 0 block lag here. It's a bit weird when I talk and reply in the server, it replies in the Twitch chat, which is why it shows up like 3 times. But no, it's not offensive at all. I'm straight. Straightforwardly, I'm straight. I do like emote a lot online, and I do all the different faces and junk, and I mean I roleplay and stuff as characters from games I like. And one of the games I like happens to have a lot of female characters, so if you're freaked out by that, that's fine. It's my birthday in 45 minutes, Nearby says. Going to take the night off. Just got done with an 8-hour wedding. Good God. Good Lord. Good. Good. Go enjoy your... Evidently he got that huge foam potato. It's like a memory foam couch or something. It's ginormous, he says. And it's evidently really relaxing. I don't really want to involve him right now if he's just gonna chill. I think it'd be better if I sort of got on my own feet first before I had a bunch of people watching. I'm totally fine with, yeah, just you and me forever, like my other friend who just watched and lurked before. This is Imagination Forest. That's a good song. I like this series a lot. It's a series of Vocaloid videos that are really, really awesome. Happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday, Nearby. We are going to get rolling. We're going to get rolling. I've got blue planks. If you looked before when I was in the basement, magic wood gives you blue planks. This jacaranda wood gives me this sort of light pink, kind of white pink color. And then I've got palm wood, which really doesn't look that unique. I think it was willow wood. Willow wood is like a green. It's what E.T. Giggles used on the streamer server. Everybody else called it puke wood because it looks green like that. So that's what this wood is. It's willow wood. It's night. I'm gonna build anyway because I just want to build really badly. I want to make that outhouse. That's what I want to do. What kind of wood do we want to use for the outhouse? Pretty sure my best friend has that couch potato beanbag thingy. Really? That's hilarious. Okay, so if we're making an outhouse, it's obviously got to have just a 1x1 to stand in because it's an outhouse. So that's a 1x1, so a 3x3 around it of blocks, and then just a roof. That's all I'm thinking. So let's actually make some stairs. Does the woods from Biomes of Plenty, like Jacaranda, make unique stereotypes? Let's see. It does. Jamming out to the music. Okay, so I need one more recipe of stairs. Yes, it is huge. Okay. I mean, like, that's the thing. It's like, then I'm like, well, should I? I caved in and I got a Papasan chair one time from Pure One Imports just because I thought it looked cool. I like novel things like that that look so weird. What kind of planks are we going to use for the... It's going to be the gaudiest looking outhouse. Let's just make it all pink. Let's just make it all pink. Which means I need more. I'll need to chop down one of these jacaranda trees, but that's fine. Hopefully nothing kills me. Let's turn on my radar. Radar lags me slightly. I think it's on. No, I just don't think anyone's near me. Any monsters. Let's make the... Can't quite make the floor out of slabs. I can make this floor out of slabs, so let's see. How far back do we want it? Let's get it in between these two things. And we'll back it up against the wood. That's perfect. Right there. And then it can kind of look like water's flowing into the outhouse. When you go to sleep, do you like your pillow warm or cold? When I go to sleep, do I like my pillow warm or cold? Both can feel nice, can't they? But... Man, that's a good question. I think cold. I would say cold. Usually I have a warm temperature. I'm not the skinniest person in the world by any means. But, that's why my face is usually hot. Like right now, my face is hot. That might be from embarrassment, though. Not too wired. Not to be weird. No, You ask as many questions as you want, Ferb, because, I mean, it's just you and me, and when you ask me stuff, at least something gets said, right? That slab's not gonna stay there forever. know. Maybe in the future we can put an animal in here and then make a Mine Factory reloaded sewer and use that to make a tiny fertilizer farm from the outhouse or something like that. Just something kind of gross and nothing there. Okay, we already need that. Yeah, let's just go do that. Hi, nearby. He's AFK. You like yours cold? Never. That's like. I like to think a lot. So, thinking about whether a pillow should be warm or cold, like I've never considered that before. So it's fascinating to me briefly. Because then I'm like, oh, why do I like it? And I'm like, oh, it's probably because my face is hot. When I think too much, my head tends to overheat. So my head tends to overheat a lot. That should be enough wood. Taking down 2 trees. I think this is the NDS. Oh no. What? You usually think way too hard. Yep, I can hear you. Let's refresh this iTunes window. It's been going on. And if anybody has questions about the songs that we're playing, I can answer them. You asked me what song was playing. Let's refresh it. Usually I have to remove and re-add a window for some reason. Oh, okay, I did that. If I just check and uncheck it, it bounces back. No. Firefox is still doing a black screen for me. I don't know why it doesn't want to. It's shy, it doesn't want to turn on screen. I get too many ideas. Go real simple. Like you said, we think too much. Me and Ferb think too much. Yeah, Ferb, I'll probably make you a mod. Just keep trying to let you show up and record it. I'm not sure how far I want to go with this. Probably this will be. Is Sorgen more popular than me? Yes. Sorgen would be more popular than me. I look up to Sorgen a lot. He's a streamer with a lot of good, I don't know if you call it ideals or ethics or whatever, but twitch.tv/Sorgen. He also wears a bow tie all the time he streams, so I don't think he'll probably stream this week, but another guy I highly recommend you check out. Mini player, move. That's kind of rude that you're in the way. So, I'm gonna add another. No. I don't think if I could be clever, but I don't think I can be clever. Unless this thing gives me. Let's see, this gives me a corners there. It does. We'll just I was trying to think what needed to go in the back window. We'll keep it kind of simple. It's an outhouse. I don't have to make it a designer outhouse. Sometimes it's fun to add that stuff just because it looks unique, and people are like, "Whoa, why do you do that?" Yeah, I'm just hoping my high school friends aren't like, "Why would you do this, Ben?" Seriously, we talked about doing podcasts and stuff because we have for a long time, but we never have, and I've never had much interest in doing it. But then they're gonna see me on here doing this. One of them's already watched, and he didn't say it, but like that was the thought running through my head. Was like, well, what if he's like, why wouldn't you do the podcast, but then you want to do this? Oh, we see how it is. You tell me. I'm not sure. I haven't thought about whether or not I want to be on my high school friends doing this kind of stuff. If they wanted to play modded Minecraft, maybe I would. But most people, it's a bit of a niche, I feel. So, are you except for the bow ties? Unless it's Doctor Who, in that case, bow ties. actually not watched Doctor Who. Should stuff be able to follow me while you're in that house? I gotta get rid of these slabs. Just a nice little building. We'll punch out a hole here, because obviously it's not a house. Yeah, outhouse. Does anyone fully understand Darkcraft? I do not. Guy on the server. Other person does on the server. Person 1, person 2. What's good? Need a door. Need a door. Let's get rid of these palmwood planks. They're kind of dirty. I've got plenty of jumper everywhere. This wooden door. That's great. Thank you so much. If you've noticed, my style is usually to add pressure plates everywhere because I hate leaving doors open, and I also hate having to close every door behind me. That's embarrassingly OCD. I usually put a pressure plate. I won't put a pressure plate here, but yeah, you got an outhouse now. I can also just stand for about 5 minutes and just do that and be amazed at how it works. I won't do that though. It's kind of funny just to watch a guy streaming, just opening and closing doors and things. Next. I don't really want to make another outhouse, honestly. I think that's a good outhouse. I don't want to make another outhouse. So we should put like 1 block painting in the outhouse. Yes, we should. That would be perfect, actually. I'm trying to think if there's a painting of like the moon from the outhouse or something, if there's anything like that. I don't know if my texture pack, if you've noticed, some more stuff looks like proper, I guess, for my texture pack, because I had the wrong version of Greatwood Feed the Beast. It was 1.4.7, and this is the mod pack I was playing on before Yogcraft. It was 1.1.4. It was 1.4.7, but Feed the Beast Unleashed, this version, oh my god, that's so cool. It's kind of funny that's leaking out on the side of the outhouse. Maybe I should move that back a little. I don't know. It's the derpiest building, too. I make these buildings all, like, fanciful and unique, and then I just make this little thing. I'm kind of disappointed in myself. But it's an outhouse. It's supposed to be like that. There's a reason it's an outhouse. Just to prove it. Yes, we should go raid waves. Oh, is that me? Is that mini blazes you mean? 97. Bam! There we go. And I'll take a screenshot of this puppy now. I'm a bit of a camera angle on that, so it's... And then you guys can see me do this, and this is just kind of how I do it, and you'll see that on the photo bucket, and then after this I won't do it, I'll come back and do this after streams. Here we go. Outhouse. Booyah. We've got a place to do your business. I'll have to watch this back on YouTube and see how it sounds with the microphone and everything when it has vocals, because then I'll get a feel for whether or not I want to include vocal versions of these medleys too, because I like those a lot too, the courses. Let's go on to do the next thing, which is... It's not past connecting everything. I went through the book like 50 times. Let's see. I like this Mini Blaze. Awesome! I didn't know he was streaming. Let's totally raid him. Ferb, do you want me to stop now or keep going? I'll ask you since you're here. since I do want to try and stream again tomorrow night, which may or may not happen, depending on how my roommate stuff with him goes, because I really do not want to annoy my roommate, because he's such a good roommate, and my roommate last year did a bunch of stuff that was annoying. I don't feel like, but lumberyard, such a klutz, duty head. I'm such a dumb. I'm a dumb. That's why I got a 34 in the ACT, because I'm a dumb. I'm a dumb. But smart people can be dumb all the time, so. I actually would like... These bushes hurt you so much. I guess they're supposed to be thorny or something, but... 9, 7. Your iPhone is being stupid. That's alright, man. I'm just kind of rolling and talking. I just kind of like having something on my YouTube a little bit. It just feels good to put something up. Feels nice just to be able to talk randomly. Hopefully in the future it won't be as wordy. I'll just jump right into Minecraft. I gotta write that down and remind myself. Let's just jump right into Minecraft. If I talk about doing things instead of doing things, that's my problem in general. Actually, why not just make this the lumberyard? I've already got all these fences. These are kind of underwhelming builds at the moment, I apologize, but... What did I ask? Oh, I asked if you wanted me to stop now or try and go another hour. I don't know how long Mini Blazes is going to be streaming, so... You want me to keep going, or... Come with me, side. And then I'll put the roof up over this, which is good because it needs a roof. So these oak wood planks. Okay. Well, for now, I'm going to set down my 6 logs. I want to make it like a triangle pile, but I can't do that with logs. So much. You're lucky. Yeah. Something like that. Kind of dopey. Those are 2 logs. Those are my 6 logs. I was gonna use wood, that's right. Obviously I'm going to use wood. In particular, let's use this oak wood. I'm a fan of putting wood corners and stuff off the top down a couple more oak trees. Well, go till 2 a.m. and you did take a lot of time. Okay, cool. That is awesome and fine. I do not mind at all. Just gotta kind of clear my mind and roll. There's a bunch of spruce trees back here, but I want the oak trees. I would make a axe, but lazy. I don't think the difference in the axe speed would be that different until I get a stone axe. Although I'm gonna need 60-foot planks. Maybe if I combine the planks from all the other things I have, that'll be a bit better. It's funny though, MDD's problem is that he doesn't talk enough. Oh, well, thank you. I'm really happy you like my streams, even though this one was a good bit wordier. I think what happened last time was you kind of, ow. Oh, God. thought that was the bush. No, it's a sword. Don't lag. Should not be lagging. Yes. Last time I think Ferb, you probably came in and it's part of stuff I trimmed down on the YouTube video was I did kind of have a talky bit of it. But that was the other person that was on the stream, so yeah, let's just do that, and then we'll link the roof across the top, and we'll call this good, and then we can move on to more interesting stuff in the next stage. I've already got the food items, I just need to make more berries, honestly. Hi! You obviously wanted to go to the outhouse. No, by all means. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you while you were in the outhouse. I didn't know skeletons used an outhouse. Dang, that song sounded like Pokemon. Might have been. Oh my gosh. Skeletons hunting me in the ground because they want into my outhouse. You can't have my outhouse. You have to go into the pond over there or whatever. That's what I was originally doing with this area, I think. I was trying to make it into a farm by leaving this water over here, but I just turned the pond in front of my house. So, let's quickly get ourselves up to 10... Really? What's ours? My lag is brutal. Okay. We'll power through it. Yeah, see, it doesn't change even when I change render distance. That's why I don't think it changed. It'll probably be better if I close out of everything else, though. Might be my CPU. Let's make the food. Let's make the food. Do skeletons even have bladders? I'm pretty sure the definition of a skeleton is not having a bladder, so... Just by the definition of being a skeleton, you don't have a bladder either. Oh no, I never made it. What's awesome. Yeah, it said like make cooked food and stuff, and I'm like, dude, you can't have. There's no way to get charcoal without a furnace. Even if you're trying to use charcoal because it's wood, unless you. There might be a way to do it, but it's kind of making cooked food. No, we're just gonna use these berries. That's why I grew these bushes. And I was like, we're gonna bury it up here. These 10 of each. Oh yeah, I need to make sure my blueberry bush path thing works effectively. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, and 11. Awesome, that's perfect. Let's use that. Craft ourselves in the safety of our little like bush garden we've got going on. 10. There you go. We've got 10 items of food, which is what the challenge required. Yeah, I was thinking of doing like all these fancy flashes and trying to do overlays and stuff. Thinking about like what Nearby does on his channel. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Just be cheap. So we've got that. The other thing was I think 64 planks was the other requirement. If you grow your beard out a little longer, you really think my beard is not as long as Nearby Gamers? Ah, I thought it was. I guess he does have. Like this is kind of like that kind of a beard. Mine's more of like just a to the face facial hair. But yes, I do consider myself on par. So whenever someone Nearby Gamer has a pretty big beard. But his is kind of reddish. Mine is obviously not reddish. If I ever do a face cam when he does a face cam, though, it'll be Beard Bros. We'll be Beard Bros, definitely. Hopefully he's enjoying his rest. Just a teeny bit. Ah! Dang it. I'm like, I can compete. But if you think that, and you're kind of sympathetic to me, then everyone else in Nearby's channel would definitely be like, no. You naive person, you. I don't want to use green planks, really. I don't want to use green planks, that would be embarrassing. which means I'm going to use green flames. Actually, that logic only just means that I'm gonna do it anyway. I would not be streaming right now if I cared about being embarrassing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's got like the front. He's got kind of a front bit to his beard. Mine's a bit straight, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's just like straight. Just my chin right here. That's my chin. But yeah. And I was trying to grow it out. I was trying like not to trim or anything, just so I could say that I was going on par with his. Man, he must have so many troubles with his mustache if he's if you think his is bigger than mine. Because I have so much trouble with my mustache as it is. Like, sometimes you just get bored and you do it when you have a mustache like this, but other times it's just like pretty silly. Pretty silly. Let's just jump out like this. So blah 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 blah. Shouldn't try to sing these songs. I don't know the lyrics. I don't know if they'll do corner thing for me. What am I doing? What's with this roof? What am I doing? I just really like biomes of plenty, I guess. So it's like I wanna. Don't be like that. You already look really kind of pukish, so you don't need to be annoying on top of that. Silly willow stairs. Willows cannot really look like this. Oh. Oh my god, there's a wisp. Like I said, there were really? My server like I want to build normally, man. Why must you do this to me? I do like this blue wood though. If I had second place. Here's the ranking. Nerbs and me are in first place, and someone else is in second place. Gotta be kind. I love like all the people's streams around the Nearby Nation. That's why I'm a zealot for the Nearby Nation, because we may have some tough stuff, but we always pull out doing okay. There may be some people who are kind of butts, but in the end, still a pretty cool group. Because I've been to a bunch of different communities and stuff over time, but this one's pretty cool. This is one of the good ones, I'll put it that way. The other ones were cool too, so I don't want to be mean. But this was cool. For the nation. Amen. Let's get going. No one is in second. That's how manly they are. There you go. There is no second. This bush. Give me that XP. Sorcery is this. Bush that is your XP. Whatever. Get smart about placing these things. The server just does not want to provide the bigger tails. What it is, but we're just chilling. I mean, when I think about like how much fun Mini Blaze is, I guess Mini is kind of like a really good role model for how if you want to stream, but you're worried about having like small viewer count. He does not get a ton of viewers, but he always just chill, happy guy. Okay, not always happy guy, but he's never mad because of his low stream count. I like the Mini Classic. Nah, I'm happy you like it. I'm happy you like this stuff. I don't need more stairs. That's not good, because I don't have more wood from these things. I had planned that far ahead. And I mean, we could go venturing out. It'd probably be smarter to just cap this with a different cap. Fix that faux pas with this green stair next to this one. I'm not quite sure I want to put. Come on, you're cooler than that. Go on that third corner. Some kind of special ball would work. Turn on the design part of my mind. The jacaranda would work. Remove this and do it. It's so weird. My builds get so weird. I put the words building right here. It's kind of too bad because nearby might be thinking that it's okay. It's not. Mini stream name is supporting ET. That's because he was doing he was supporting her for the 24-hour live stream that she did. Boom. There we go. Perfect. Really? No, that's not perfect. I was to taunt me, game. I will beat you. I will overcome these hardships. They will never stop me. Because I'm a badass like that. I'm gonna put a fence. Because I've got two fences and I don't know what to do with them. Yeah, just a single fence. That. Yeah, that's rockin'. Hashtag stare taunt. Yeah. Some of these wood slabs, they divide up like this and I can't stack them together. It's the weirdest thing. Let's put. I would actually like to put these slabs on top of these. That would be really cool. How can I get back here? Who's lagging? Why are you lagging like that? I'd like to watch this back and see if the music is good. Sweet entrance. Yes. Victory is very sweet. If I make anything else, it's gonna have to be out of just regular woods. So. Let's make a ton more stairs. How much more? I'll be smarter about estimating how much I need to make this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 13, and then there's this row in the top. I guess I'll just do out of slabs. So let me go 5 slabs. 5 slabs, 13 stairs. I think I did that right. Probably didn't. Probably didn't. So we'll do a bit of back and forth. I need 60 blocks. This is not drag tech, and it does not nerf the amount you get. Keep singing along to these. I was singing along in my car earlier today though. I had to do a bunch of errands while I was going out. I don't really need a sapling from the oak. I was singing if I could play copyrighted music on this channel, I would play some Hootie and the Blowfish, because I love Hootie and the Blowfish. Can't understand everything he says, but I like a lot of those songs. It's just cool songs to be in a car, rolling around to. America. Darius Ricker. What else? What else has been going on? I don't know who's gonna stream tomorrow or anything. I don't know anything big coming up. Giggle stream happened. That was cool. She got so liked. Did you see that, Ferb? Any of ET Giggle's stream, I mean? I know you're on mobile, so I'm sure your reply to come through. But... At least, if nothing else, this reaffirms that I do not need to be going into professional streaming, because I'm not nearby. Even though I really do enjoy this. I'm not nearby. I'm just... Sometimes people have to do. He can be a rather amusing person whenever he gets not watching nearby, throwing, like, pretending to be a baby or something. You guys hurt me. Why would you do that? You're right, Spike. He didn't stream today though, because of his things. I thought he said he was going to stream earlier today because of that, but I guess it didn't pan out. So let's just keep this going. I look forward to doing all the other challenges. I did up a bunch of stuff in notes for the Stone Age, and especially for trying to combine it with the Modern City Challenge, because we get into a lot of the machines of industrial craft. A lot of that comes up. I can't improvise. I don't want mobs to spawn on top of this is the thing. If you hit F7 you can bring up this little dealie for anybody who's wondering what I'm doing. Yellow X's shows where mobs can spawn at night, and red X's would show where they can spawn at any time. So, like that red X. You can see where I'm pointing. The red X, right there, they can spawn there even if it's not night. For some reason I added some mods to my recently working Minecraft, and it's not working anymore. What was I supposed to see about ET? I was just wondering if you had watched any other 24-hour live stream, because nearby, he was tired, he was loopy, but he was not that bad in Race for You, in my opinion. He was more quiet. But ET was just like... I don't think she stayed up 24 hours that often. I think she actually called it a little early when I remember it. She did a 20-hour live stream. And then she was going to do longer today or something. Okay, yeah, I'm avoiding it because I don't want to go back and... try and make more slabs. I need more wood. X's. I can't get the X's to go away. Hopefully there's no skeletons hiding in my outhouse. Some people have skeletons in their closet. I have skeletons in my outhouse. In the floor of my outhouse for some reason. Maybe he spawned there and then he tried to chase me, but he was still like a level down because the bottom of the outhouse is not a block. And then he tried to chase me through the slabs or something, and that's why he got glitched into the ground. Stupid skeleton. Why would you do that? Anyway. Besides that... Oh, what else do I gotta do? Oh, that's wall fire. I'm trying to think of what I could do with the different wood colors, because there's some interesting combinations going on here. That kind of looks like the bottom of a merchant stand or something. Do you like the music? I like the music you like, but with no lyrics. What do you mean by that? You like the instrumental versions of like the stuff that's been playing that's had vocals or whatever? You like them better whenever they don't have vocals? Or are you saying you like the versions of what I'm playing that has vocals? Nearby gamer, are you streaming? Yeah, like this one. That's good, because I can play these a little more easily, because they are, they're pretty long, usually. And so, who's that? Should be enough slabs. So you have a bit of an itchiness to it. But yeah, if you put slabs down, mobs don't spawn on them. That jazz. Alright. I think that's only, it only applies if I put it down a level. Yeah, they can spawn on that right now. But that's okay. After this, this broadcast stream, whatever, I'll stick to doing just the medleys instead of songs that are like this. These are the kinds of songs that I listen to during the day usually. These kind of the choruses, but I'm totally fine just sticking it to the medleys because I love those too. And they're a kind of music. Some people would have heard these choruses in Japanese music, but not everybody's heard the medleys. They're a bit more rare, so they're a bit more unique. And it's not approaching Nirvana, like kind of like what you were saying before, how everybody plays that. So it's something different. This. You just start the music. Just go along. I would sing along if I knew the lyrics, but this is one of those songs I don't know. Some older chorus things I can sing a lot. Yes, well, what happens when you install the mod, like, can you describe a little of what happens? Like, you just try to add mods and it doesn't show, it shows a black screen, or you try to add mods and you've got ID conflicts or something. I'm not sure if it's like your first time trying to add individual mods, or if it's something else. Or if you're like an expert in it or something. Cool, that's our lumberyard. I like it. It's kind of simple, but it's pretty simple. Just the right. It freaks me out because like I can't use this. Are you streaming? Yes. I'm streaming. I am streaming. It made my heart thump because it's like I don't really know if I'm gonna like where this goes, but yes, I'm streaming. There's my Twitch name, Twila. It's Twila27. People don't lie like talking to somebody else. He called me a lie and says that no, people don't lie like that. I don't know what this does. Well, it starts loading and then it freezes on 85%, so it's done updating and it doesn't go anymore. I've never heard of that before. The only thing I would know to do would just be go to Google with it. That's all I know. Oh, this is... Here, let me switch till we get out.